USPAP page 124. Advisory Opinion 21 Answer. Jane must comply with the ethics rule, the competency rule, and the jurisdictional 5A. Jane Doe, an appraiser, accepts an assignment to perform a feasibility analysis for a proposed real estate subdivision. In order to complete the assignment, she develops prospective market value opinions for the potential lots in USPAP page 124. Advisory Opinion 21 Answer. Jane must comply with the ethics rule, the competency rule, and the jurisdictional 5A. Jane Doe, an appraiser, accepts an assignment to perform a feasibility analysis for a proposed real estate subdivision. In order to complete the assignment, she develops prospective market value opinions for the potential lots in the subdivision given several different possible configurations. Each configuration may also have different absorption rates and/or absorption periods. The objective of the assignment is to recommend the optimal configuration. With which parts of USPAP must Jane comply in this assignment? Exception rule for the entire assignment. Because the value opinions are appraisals, the scope of work rule and the record-keeping rule apply to the appraisal portion of the assignment. In addition, she must develop each value opinion in compliance with Standard 1 and report the opinions in compliance with Standard 2. 5B. John Doe, an appraiser, accepts an assignment to advise a client regarding the feasibility of replacing existing manufacturing equipment with newer, more efficient pieces. In order to complete the assignment, he uses a liquidation value appraisal of the existing machinery. That appraisal was prepared by another appraiser and will be reviewed by John. The objective of the assignment is to recommend whether to replace the equipment now or to wait. With which parts of USPAP must John comply in this assignment? Answer. John must comply with the ethics rule, the competency rule, and the jurisdictional exception rule for the entire assignment. Since John is doing an appraisal review, the scope of work rule and the record-keeping rule apply to the appraisal review portion of the assignment. He must also develop and report the review opinion in compliance with Standards 3 and 4. 5C. Chris Philo is an appraiser who has an assignment to advise a corporation regarding a potential stock offering. The corporate officers have provided Chris with a value for the existing stock. Chris has made the extraordinary assumption that the value provided is credible and will use that value as part of the analysis before making final recommendations. Which parts of USPAP apply to this assignment? Answer. Chris must comply with the ethics rule, the competency rule, and the jurisdictional exception rule for this assignment. Because this assignment does not include an appraisal or appraisal review, neither the scope of work rule nor the record-keeping rule applies. In addition, there are no development or reporting standards applicable to this assignment. 5D. Jane Doe is a real estate practitioner who offers a variety of services to her clients. She is a licensed real estate broker and is also a certified appraiser. Jane has been asked by a client to perform a service that is viewed by Jane and her client as a consulting service that relates to value, but is to be undertaken by her in the role of a broker consultant, not as an appraiser. Which parts of USPAP apply to Jane in this assignment? Answer. Individuals may fulfill different roles in different assignments. In general, USPAP applies only when an individual is acting as an appraiser. As long as it is clear that Jane is not performing as an appraiser, Jane's only obligation when acting as a broker consultant is stated in Conduct section of the Ethics Rule, which states, an appraiser, must not misrepresent his or her role when providing valuation services that are outside of appraisal practice.